Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to do a video talking about keto products, the good, the bad, and the ugly. I'm going to talk about several products, so this might be, I'm going to try to make it not super long, but it may be a little longer than normal, but there's a surprise product at the end, so stick around because it's hilarious. Most of you guys know at this point in my keto journey or proper human diet or whatever you want to call it, I don't really eat products, but I did in the beginning, and I don't think they're all horrible. I think some of them can be utilized, especially early on, to transition from standard American diet to this way of eating. So if you are eating these, I'm not trying to attack you. I'm just saying for optimum health, probably stay away from most of these and stick to whole foods. But if you're in the beginning or you find that you're just able to eat these, then it's your journey. Do what you want. First up, Highkey Cookies. So Highkey is a brand that makes a lot of keto products actually right now, and for the most part, they're pretty decent. I'm going to go through the ingredients list on each one of these and let you know if there's something bad in them. So these are the Snickerdoodle, I think. Yeah, Snickerdoodle. And it comes with 2 servings, and 1 serving is 8 pieces. There are 9 total grams of carbs in each serving, so 8 pieces, 9 grams of total carbs. The ingredients are almond flour, erythritol, monk fruit, stevia, coconut oil, butter, dried eggs, natural vanilla, baking powder, collagen, cinnamon, xanthan gum, and sea salt. So this is a pretty clean product. However, if you eat the entire bag, that is 10 total grams of carbs. If you are someone who is insulin resistant, these may trigger you or your insulin or your blood sugar. Just depending on each person, these will affect you differently. Also, these could trigger some people who have a history of overeating because they are delicious, and before you know it, maybe you've eaten 3 bags. So that's another reason I try to stay away from products as much as possible and encourage you to eat real food. But like I said, if it does keep you away from the real sugar treats, then it is serving a purpose, but try to stay away from them as much as possible. My dad is really into sweets. He has a sweet tooth, so I ordered these for him. He does like them, so yay, but he's not 100% keto yet. We're still making a go at it. We'll see how it goes. So these get a, what am I gonna rate this? I'm gonna do a scale of 0 to 10 pieces of bacon, just to, throw an emoji in there. This gets a 9 because the ingredients are good and they are quite filling. I mean, when I ate them, I couldn't get through a whole bag, so that's good. But they do have a higher carb count than I would suggest people take in at a day or in a snack. Next up, we have a cracker, kind of. This is a Cuevos egg white cracker. They look like this, and they have 4 net carbs. Now I don't go by net carbs, so let's turn it over and see what's on the back. 8 grams total carbs for the whole bag, and the whole bag is about 35 chips. The ingredients are egg whites, ghee, clarified butter, milk protein isolate, chicory root fiber, coconut oil, seasoning blends, tapioca starch, salt, sugar, see, they sneak it in there, avocado oil. So this isn't great, okay? Because this is very misleading. Although this doesn't, oh wait, no it does. See? So it says keto friendly right here, right? Because at this point, keto's so popular, everybody's throwing rules out the window. And if you want to live your life like that, like fine. I'm not here to argue with you. I'm not doing keto for weight loss. Yes, I have lost weight, but I'm doing it for health optimization. And for health optimization, you kind of do need to follow the keto rules. No sugar, no grains, no seed oils, that kind of stuff. It gets important when you have health issues like I do, like Dr. Barry does, like my mom and dad do. We have to pay attention to ingredients. It's important. Also, this infuriates me. It has sugar in it. Let's continue on with another bad product. This one is just as infuriating as the last one, okay? Maybe more so because it is the whole box is a trigger. It really is. So, trigger warning, this is, if you're a sweets addict, this may trigger you and you may want to go buy this, but I don't recommend it because this is crap. It says keto. Let me read you the ingredients. And like I said, if you're a Fit Your Macro person, fine, do your thing. I don't care. But if you're trying to optimize your health, this matters. Let's talk about it. So a serving size is 2 cookies. Now, obviously, they were trying to go for a specific type of cookie here that we've all been addicted to, dipped in milk and eaten a whole sleeve of. Correct? Correct. Okay. So right there, they're getting you off the bat because you're like, oh my God, a healthy Oreo. No. Serving size is 2 cookies. 2 cookies? Okay. First of all, whoever ate 2 Oreos? Nobody. How many carbs are in those 2 cookies? Total carbohydrates, 11 grams. That's not great, but it's, you know. Okay, let's talk about the ingredients. Palm fruit oil, organic pea protein, allulose. That has a sweetener in it that is pretty much keto approved, okay. Rice flour. Rice is not a health optimized keto choice, okay. Cane sugar. Cane sugar. That's the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th ingredient is cane sugar. Okay, great. Let's move on. Chicory root, fiber, tapioca flour, cacao powder, xanthan gum, natural flavor, sunflower, lecithin, baking soda, sea salt, and stevia. So this has 3 sweeteners in it, one of which is sugar. Why? 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 I did try these for the sake of this video because I just wanted to know, what do they taste like? They taste like the great value version. They're not great. If you haven't had an Oreo in a long time, you would probably eat the whole thing, like the whole box probably. I ate 2, it didn't bother me. I ate a few more, it bothered me a lot. I don't recommend these, I think they're crap. 0 strips of bacon. Okay, let's do a more positive one. I actually found out about these watching one of Morgan's favorite little vloggers. Her name's Alicia Marie, and she had these on her channel, and she was talking about how they don't have any sugar in them, and I thought, ooh, what is that? So the brand is called Flavor God, okay? This comes in tons of flavors, tons. So right now I have the ranch in my hand. I'm gonna talk to you about what's in it. So it's garlic, buttermilk, onion, sea salt, black pepper, yeast extract, parsley, dill. How many carbs? 0. 0 carbs. It's super delicious. I've tried all of these. I'm gonna go through the few that I have because I went ahead and bought several because I like seasonings. And this one, pumpkin pie. Let's see what's in this one. Honey, sugar, pumpkin, cinnamon, nutmeg, vanilla, ginger, clove. Okay? So see here, this one's not as great. So you get excited when you find stuff like this and then you just buy blindly because this one didn't have any sugar, so probably none of them do, right? Wrong. This one does. Super disappointing, right? Because pumpkin pie and fall is coming. No. Sorry, no go. But most of them are good. Lemon and garlic. I used this on my chicken today. It was awesome. 0 carbs. The only thing in it is garlic, onion, sea salt, coriander, paprika, basil, citric acid, black pepper, parsley flakes, lemon peel, and oregano. Then they have a Taco Tuesday, which you guys know I love. No nacho nachos. It's like one of my favorite meals. What does it have in it? 0 carbs. Onion, garlic, sea salt, smoked paprika, coriander, cumin, black pepper, fennel, oregano, more paprika, and crushed chili pepper. Awesome. Yes. Get you some of these. Just make sure you don't get the pumpkin pie one because it is not as good. How many carbs are in this? Less than 1 gram per 1/4 of a tablespoon. For the most part, I give Flavor God 9 pieces of bacon. All right, Keto Chow. I get lots of questions about Keto Chow and what I think about them. First, I love the electrolytes, but that's not what we're talking about today. Today, we're talking about their shakes. They have so many different flavors, okay? There's so many. They just came out with this one, pistachio. And I know there's like some people out there who are like, ew, gross, but I love pistachio flavored ice cream. So I plan on putting this in my ice cream recipe and making some ice cream. So let's just break down the Keto Chow shake. How many carbs? So there are 10.93 grams of carbs per scoop, which is a serving. The ingredients are milk protein isolate, cassia gum, peanut flour, potassium citrate, salt, xanthan gum, magnesium maltate, cocoa powder, potassium chloride, natural flavor, and a vitamin blend. Now, the thing with this is it has sucralose as the sweetener. Their strawberry actually is sweetened with monk fruit. So if you're interested in these, but you don't want to use sucralose, know that the strawberry one has got monk fruit in it. So that's better. It's a better option. But here's where I think Keto Chow products can come in handy. For those of you who may have children with ADD or maybe Asperger's or autism, these are great because they're sweet. You can add healthy fats and they're more likely to drink this than go completely keto, right? So it's easy for that. But really, who would do really well with these Keto Chow shakes are elderly. I worked at a nursing home most of my nursing career, and we shoved down Ensure and all those nasty milkshakes that have almost no nutrients in them whatsoever and are packed full of sugar. We gave that 3 times a day. If I had to do that again, I couldn't do it. I couldn't work. Knowing that I was giving that to people and it had basically no benefits whatsoever except for spiking their insulin and making them probably more sick. So if I had a loved one in the nursing home, I would purchase this. I would pre-mix it up. You can put it in a pitcher, put the name and the date and the time on it, and the nurse should be able to put it in the refrigerator, although I don't know how that's going now because of the virus, you know, so I don't know if they'll let you do that right now. But if we are able to do what we used to do, you can make this up, or if you're taking care of your elderly loved one at home, you can mix this up. A lot of people don't know, but sweet is the last thing to go off the palate of somebody who is aging. So older people are more likely to eat something sweet like this. And salty, it's got salt in it too. So this is a really good alternative to trying to force them to eat because they're going to want to eat something sweet. So you just make my keto ice cream, put this in there, make them a little milkshake, boom. You could even add some exogenous ketones if you want to. I don't really push exogenous ketones on regular healthy people, but I think at that point, they can have benefits for sure. So Keto Chow, 9 strips of bacon, not 10 because I got sucralose in them. Fix that, Chris. This next product got me because I was not expecting it to taste like it tastes. So I got these for my dad and also for Morgan and for our friend Melissa's little girl who's trying to kick the Dorito habit. She's 7 and she loves keto things, but she loves Doritos. So I thought these would be a good alternative to her, but I didn't expect them to taste as good as they do. These are dangerous. These are very dangerous. They are very tasty. These are Quest protein chips. These are the spicy sweet chili. They have several flavors. This is just the one that I picked up for the moment. I'm torn on this product because I do think that it is such a good alternative. And my dad has eaten so many bags of this. He loves these. And I'd much rather he be eating these than Doritos or French fries or something like that. So the problem I have with this is there is sugar in this. So when you go down the list of ingredients, it's protein. It's mostly protein is what's in here. And then you've got some cornstarch, not great. Sunflower oil, not great. And then it has sugar with 2 little stars next to it that says adds a trivial amount of added sugar, which I don't even know what that means. And that's kind of the point of why they worded it like that, because you don't know what that means. Except for, you know, it has sugar in it. So that's all you really need to know. And then it's got the seasonings, the paprika and the onion and the salt and all of that stuff. But it also has stevia in it as a sweetener. I don't know why people keep putting stevia and sugar in things. I guess it makes the flavor better. And these are super freaking tasty. And it's 5 grams total carbs for the entire bag. So I'm really torn about this. I don't think the ingredients are great. I think the carbs are a decent count for this whole bag of potato chips. And it's not like half full. Like it actually is a full bag of potato chips. Or tortilla chips. Yeah, tortilla chips. So while I think these aren't a fantastic product, I do think if you're trying to get off the Doritos, this is going to help you. And it is going to be a ton better than eating the Doritos. But eventually, I think you're going to need to give these up. I don't think these can be a long-term thing. I think eventually, if you have any kind of metabolic issues, if you are type 2 diabetic, anything like that, I think these will eventually start to affect you and you'll have to stop using them. So for all those reasons, this gets a 5 strip of bacon score. But they are delicious. Why do they have sugar in them? And cornstarch and sunflower oil, but they're tasty. Okay, these are another type of chip. These are called chicken skins, all right? And they are barbecue bacon flavor. There are several flavors. They have 3 grams total carbs for the entire bag, which is really good. And also, this bag It is a clean product. This one is clean. Now this one is plain. It's the original. Now the really cool thing I think is you could take the Flavor God seasoning and put it on the plain chicken skins, and then you have safely flavored chicken crisp. Whereas on the barbecue version of these, it has sugar. So there are 3 grams of carbs in this bag and only 2 grams of carbs in this bag. So like I said, I love this. I think it's a good product. They are really tasty. And then you can throw some Flavor God seasoning on top and have you some seasoned chips. These are pure collagen, basically. It's delicious. Chicken skins are awesome, and they are a good alternative to this. So these are delicious, but they are dangerous because you're gonna eat like 7 bags of those. These will fill you up because it's fat. It's like almost pure fat. 29 grams of total fat, all right? And the only ingredients is chicken skins and salt. It's a really good, clean product. So this is what I suggest. Buying the chicken skins, getting the Flavor God seasoning, doing it yourself. Bada bing, bada boom, delicious snack. We're almost done here. We just got a few more products. All right, this one isn't technically marketed to keto as a keto product, except that it is, because it says right here, 4 grams of net carbs. Not only do these taste awful, and you've just wasted your money, because I tasted one, and I literally spit it back out. I couldn't even swallow it. It tastes like cardboard. But there's also a total carbohydrate count of 21 grams. What's really weird about this product is the ingredients really aren't that bad. The sweetener is sucralose and allulose. There's actually no sugar in here except for the strawberries that are dried, which probably is why it tastes like crap. So you're basically wasting your money if you buy this product because it is 4 gram net carbs. The ingredients aren't that awful except for there are some bad seed oils in there, which I don't recommend, but they taste like cardboard crap. 0 strips of bacon. This last product is kind of a joke, but also it's not a joke at the same time because the whole point I'm trying to make here is that marketing is key on selling keto products. There are teams of people who sit in a room and think, how can we market this as a healthy product to people? So much so that someone decided in a boardroom somewhere that this was a good idea. Poop like a champion. That is literally what this is. This is a real product. This is not a prop. This is not a gag. I bought this off Amazon. Poop like a champion. Real cereal for those of you who are concerned about pooping. It's literally just all fiber. And if you do your research, and I hope that you do, you will know that fiber is not as necessary as we've been led to believe. Many carnivores poop very frequently and are not bloated or constipated at all. You don't even need this kind of product, but there are so many people out there who've been brainwashed into thinking that fiber is this essential thing that they decided it was a necessary product. This was necessary. Poop like a champion. So much fiber that you'll poop like a champion. Champion. Okay guys, that's the end of this video. Now keep in mind this was mostly for entertainment purposes, but also hope you learned a little something about reading labels, how people are being deceptive with their products, labeling them keto and still putting sugar and all kinds of gross ingredients into these keto products. Keep your eye on the ingredients. It's very important. Always turn it over and look. Always, always, always. It's very important. If you are in this for health optimization, it does matter. Okay, thanks so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, make sure you hit that thumb button, subscribe to my channel, hit the bell notification because I upload what I eat in a daily vlogs every week. But then I also pop in some extra footage just like this, and you never know when it's going to go up unless you hit that bell. So do it, and I'll see you in the next video. Love you, mean it.